What's up, everybody? This is Cognaccarlos, and this is my page. This is the start. This is something I've been thinking about doing for a while. So, here it is. Here we go. Cognaccarlos, obviously, because I really enjoy drinking cognac. I try to wait till the end of the day to sit down and enjoy it, but I pretty much drink cognac like wine drinkers drink wine, right? The purpose for this is to test different cognacs and just to give y'all a review, what my thoughts are. I'm a regular person like everybody else who, has a drink that they enjoy. And so cognac's my drink, and then I'm just going to give you what I think about the cognac, right? A little bit about myself. Grew up in the Houston, Texas area. Currently live in Pearland, Texas. Been here for about 10 years. And, work every day. And at the end of the day, I like cognac. There's been jokes in the past about, I guess when I was younger, I'd like to say when I was younger, it's only been a couple years, but about whenever I start drinking Hennessy or whatever, uh-oh, there goes Hen Carl, whatever else, so Cognaccarlos, I prefer. I don't know, it sounds better, but again, that's it in a nutshell, man. I'm working man. I grew up, and when I was younger, just like most other young boys and kids, you either wanted to be an athlete of some sort. Me, it was football, or a rapper, or some type of musician. And of course, Tupac liked Hennessy. Duh, I'm gonna drink Hennessy too. And that was the thing. It really started out as something that, all the rappers were drinking it and whatever else. But it turned into something more for me, as I realized as I ventured out and I drank other drinks, how much I don't like them. Basically, there are some things that I've developed a palate for, but for the most part, cognac is the one. There was a point last year during the pandemic when drinking got a little heavy, because that's all we had to do. We were sitting around the house, where I started to try to buy whiskey. Of course, I've drank whiskey for years, but I prefer cognac. And I was drinking whiskey, trying to. It was cheap whiskey. It was Jim Beam. I love Jim Beam. But I was drinking it like I'd be drinking cognac, and I started to notice my blood pressure was going up. Not a good thing, right? So I backed off of that, went back to drinking cognac, same as I was drinking the whiskey. And, my blood pressure went back down. Very interesting to me, but it does make sense for the most part. Now, this isn't any medical advice. I'm not a professional. I ain't nothing. I worked in oil and gas for years and years and years, got laid off. Now I own a barbecue business here in South Texas. So that's the extent of it. My knowledge is just off of my personal usage. Now, I can tell you, though, obviously cognac is a brandy. It's a brandy. And in this particular brandy can be made from fruit and whatever. This particular one's made from grapes. And in fact, cognac is made from white wine. And then through a process they put it through. And we'll go into more detail on that in another episode. Through a process that they put it through, it ages it, and it becomes cognac. It has to be made in Cognac, France, right? It's got all the stipulations, just like Scotch would or something else like that, right? So bourbon or something, right? And so through the pandemic, there started to be a shortage on the Hennessy, and I prefer Hennessy VSOP. And there was a major shortage, I was, whoa, this ain't good. I've tasted other cognacs, and there's some that I like, but I just had, that was my drink, Hennessy VSOP. We got to the point where I had no other option, because they didn't have that or Hennessy at all in some places. And so somebody turned me on to this one right here, which is going to be the first feature, or the first review, or whatever, if you would, right? This one in particular, let me flip this camera. Maybe I can't flip the camera since it's already on. Yeah, if I can, I don't know how to do it yet, y'all. So what we'll do is we'll just turn it. Okay, that right there, y'all can see it. ABK6 VSOP. I was kind of impressed. It's not really expensive at all. In fact, when I first started buying it last year, I think it was $30 for the 750 milliliter, and now it's moved up to like 35, so $34.99. So price point's good, but the flavor's really good. As y'all could see, the bottle had already been opened. I got a little excited. I couldn't wait. So, but we'll still, for the sake of the professional here, for the sake of this video, we'll still pour up. I'll give my review. And we'll go from there. You know, my review probably ain't gonna be professional, y'all. Look, I'm just gonna tell you what Cognaccarlos thinks about the cognac. All right. Obviously, since it's open, and I told you I've been drinking this one in particular, I enjoy it. But in the future episodes, we're gonna go through some cognacs, right? I'm gonna start getting some, trying different ones. Y'all could even mention some in the comments below. Tell me what you like, and I'm gonna give a fair analysis of my taste on that particular cognac. Don't mean nothing unless you care what I think, right? So that's good cognac, not gonna lie. That's real good cognac. Is it Hennessy VSOP? No, it's not. But what it has done is it's caused me to go into the liquor store and be like, is there Hennessy VSOP? Oh, well, I ain't got none. Where's the ABK6? Oh, I'm not even hurt. I'm not even upset about it, right? I got another option. So this one it's pretty smooth. It's actually really smooth, as a VSOP should be. It's sweet. There's a part of it that will kind of numb your tongue a little bit, but not overpowered, numbing. Let's take another swig. It's only appropriate, right? I'll have no problem finishing that glass, I can tell you that, or this bottle. I've been through quite a few of these bottles. They go down pretty easy, I can tell you that. One thing about this particular company, this brand, on the bottle it says World Cognac Awards Best VSOP, and that was 2020. Very interesting that they held that in during the middle of the pandemic over there. I don't know when that was, but it was 2020, so they had a small window, if any, to actually have a real contest. Well, I guess, who knows? I don't know how they did it, but that'll be interesting to find out how they do it, and if there's judges and whatever else, and how they manage that. But it's not the first one that I've seen. I've seen them. They've had awards on other cognacs. One of them was 2017. I can't remember if it was this one in particular or if it was the VS. And they have others. They have XO. They have you know. But that's that. In my experience, yeah, obviously VS, for a lot of them, they're rough. You know, they are rough. I'll still drink it. That's all that's available. I'm gonna knock it back, straight up. It's cognac. But other than that, VSOP is typically the level that's kind of good for me. I've ventured to XO on some. Haven't really gone beyond that. Would love to, just for the sake of trying. Maybe we gain some traction with this page, and you know, we get sponsored or whatever it is. You know, we get offered. But until then, Cognaccarlos is going to keep on drinking different cognacs in my price range for now, and we'll try different ones. I'll review them. I'll tell you my thoughts on them. This one is nice. It's sweet. You can taste it a little fruity, which is good. Not too fruity, because I don't really like fruity stuff. But I drink all my cognac neat. Like, I ain't putting no ice in it. Don't put no drop of water. I like it to be cool, but room temperature cool and neat. Glass, I'll drink it out of anything, be honest. You got a solo cup, I'll knock that back. Little serving souffle cup for whatever, trust me. I done drink cognac out of many things. But prefer a clear glass sitting at the house on the couch, right, chilling after a long day, drinking my cognac. All right, but that's that with this one. ABK6, everybody, is a very good cognac. Show this to you again here. ABK6, VSOP, good cognac. And any questions, post below.